Hello, today is February 8th, 2017, and this is my first time to record the journal of my learning. This semester, I only study the curriculum design and development. In the beginning, I think it's quite easy for me because I was a preschool teacher, and I always have that kind of experience of designing the learning plan and communicate with the other teacher or maybe sometimes deal with the parents. And because I like reading, so every time that when I read some magazine or some periodical, I always concerned about this kind of issue. But somehow, maybe recently I just pay attention to learning English. I never really focused on that field a lot. And this week, this is week 2 actually. The first week, I know that we have to read a lot of material, no matter from the paper, the book, or from the website. But since the teacher give us the syllabus talking about the schedule, about the reading, so I start to read the book like design plan compatible the learning, that first one. And then teacher mentioned about we have to read about like a professional development workbook. But somehow when I read this one, I think about a lot of that kind of idea. I don't really feel very familiar. So I look back to the first book, this one, Understanding by Design. I pay attention to that. I really try to make sure I understand every detail. So of course, the most challenging thing is about like a backward design. It's not really very new concept to me, but I know to me it's very difficult to realize to practice that. Because when I was a preschool teacher back in Taiwan, usually our assessor they told us that just follow the kids' interest. You don't really need to design, very, very strictly for them. You have to observe them, and maybe their interest will guide you what they want to learn. And that is really very important because I learned Montessori system. We usually try to just let the kids learn. Of course, we will guide them because sometimes compared to a development, like a different, every kinds of, we say like a different period of time of their life, they need to learn very basic standard. They have to reach the standard of the development. So we will try to do that. But basically, we just observe their behavior, their health, no matter physically or mentally, because sometimes they need to do some social. So it's really very important. But now I have to set my goal in the beginning and also think about how to do assessment. That's really very I won't say tough because I never really tried before. So the student like me work studied so hard, maybe I think it's okay. But I know if I can try to do that, in my overall of my teaching plan so far from now on, I will get up my hand on that very quickly. But sorry, I'm not a in-service teacher in America now. I didn't really get a license so far, so I will try my best. And also, this week we read a lot of material from a website. I think that is really good. Especially some website, maybe the teacher just give a link. That is only very small parts of the learning experience sharing, or maybe just some parts of standard. But I think the website is really good. All of them are real good. So I would like to spend more time to try to find more resource from them. But because that is just the week 2, so kind of overwhelming to me. And during the week 1, I start to read, and now it's almost the last day of the week 2, and I just start to record my screen. I start to finish my assignment. So I think the following week I hope that won't be so tough for me because I really want to learn that. Sometimes, I mean, if I'm just a very easy student and the teacher provides so many material, maybe I will catch one and learn more deeply from that. Like yesterday when I learned about like new literacy the instruction in teacher education, they mentioned some website. I think that is really good, especially they also offer some example, talk about like a student from Taiwan, yeah, from Taiwan, and like New York, one college student and a graduate student, they communicate to each other, and they use some resource from the website, and people they can do that to explore their vision, you know. So I think it's really good, but I don't really have much time to study like the further. But a lot of things like inspiration, they mentioned about that here. I think that is really good. And illuminate, co-motive, or yeah, that's that kind of thing, the tool. I think that is really very cool. So I would like to give it a try later on. And I also want to check like a internet workshop, that kind of tool. I think that is also very good. And okay, overall, week two so far is very challenging, but I do like it. I hope I can still 加油. That's mean go 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 in Chinese.